Hi, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's time to do the cash stuffing for my second pay in April. So let's get to it. I've been to the bank and I have my money ready to go. I was actually able to get to the branch this time, so my denominations should be better. I shouldn't have to do too much creative counting. So I have 50, 1, 50, 200, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. There we go. And then in my wallet I'll grab my rollover. I have $50 left over for my petrol and $10 left over from my spending money and some coins. Now with my coins, I don't bother counting them or tracking them or anything. I just basically pop them straight into my little money box here. Now it is empty, because I've just actually been down and deposited the money in the bank. There was $30.15 in here, which I was pretty pleased about. So that's empty and ready to start again. So I'll pop today's coin in here. Hopefully it won't be too noisy. There we go. Done. Okay. I think that $30 is the most I've ever actually had in this little money box before, so I'm pretty happy with that. So let's do some stuffing. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to start from the back, because in my bugger envelope I've got some coin and I want to get rid of that. I don't really want to have coin in my envelope if I can avoid it. But last time I was a bit limited on what I had to use, so I thought I'd swap it out today. So in my bugger envelope, there is 20, 40, 60, 65, and that's $5 worth of coins, and that's $70. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this $10 and pop it here, and I'm going to replace that with a 10 and then put the 10 that I stuff, because I stuff $10 a pay into here. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, $80 in my bugger envelope. Done. So then, in my gifts, I also stuffed $10 in here. So there we go. So in here we have 20, 40, 60, 70, $80 in gifts as well. Okay. Then in my personal, this gets 20. So 20, and in here we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100 in my personal, which is good because I'll be due for a haircut soon, and that's one of the things that the personal account's there for. Now I'll just quickly make sure there's nothing in there shouldn't be anything spending, no, and there shouldn't be anything in petrol, no, good. Okay, so in my petrol I budget 120 a fortnight, and what I do, I split that in two, so 60 goes into my envelope and 60 will go into my wallet. Now I just did recently fill the car up, so hopefully I won't need to spend that anytime soon. Okay, and then in my spending, again I budget 120, so I'm going to do 110, and I'm going to take this 10 that I pinched from my bugger folder, and I'm going to put that in my wallet, and I'll put that in there for this week. So again, I put 60 into the envelope and 60 into my wallet, so I'll do that as well. So my wallet is now raring to go. Pop them over there, and he goes in there. Alright, so now let's do the rollover. Now in here, I have mentioned it before, but in here I do like to keep just $120. And I am aware that there's quite a bit more than that in here at the moment. So we'll add this $60 to this, and I'll give it a count. So we have 50, 1, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, and 10, 15, 315. So there's quite a bit more in there than I normally would have, but that is fine, because I have mentioned, I think I mentioned last video, that I have a bit of a kind of mini break weekend away coming up, and I'm going to use some of the money from here to pay for petrol and basically some expenses for the weekend away. So I'm just going to leave it in the rollover envelope until we go. Normally I would just leave 120 in here, and the rest I would put into my bank envelope, and then take it and put it into my holiday fund bank account that I have, because that's what I've decided to do, that my rollover will go towards my holiday fund that I have. So yeah, but for this time I'm just happy to leave it in here until we go. And if I don't spend it all, well, that's brilliant. What I'll do is when I get back, if it's not all spent, I'll just put it in my bank envelope, and I'll take it to the bank next time I go. But I'll always try and leave 120 in my rollover, just in case I need it for petrol. So yeah, so there's that, and I'll just pop my bank envelope back in here. And we are done for another pay. So there we go. Oops. All done. And I think that's the last pay in April. So the next pay I'll do will be the first pay in May. Yeah, I think that's right. So done. So as always, I hope you're going really well, and I hope that your budgeting is going fantastic as well. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.